Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Teyanna Stone, and you are listening to Tea with T, episode number 3. Um, yeah, so, things have been pretty interesting, since the last time that we spoke. Um, this is the end of week 3 for me for quarantine. Um, I feel pretty good, but I'd be lying to you all if I said that, this week has been, really trying. Um, Especially with the beginning of the week and the end of the week. Um, a lot of this feeling that I have comes from um, frustrations with our society, our system, our government, because it's just not the way that it should be right now. Um, but I'll dive into that a little bit later. I wanted to share with you all a poem that I wrote for one of my classes. Um, did I write this week or did I write this last week? I wrote it a few days ago, so it's pretty fresh. Um, this is my first time uh, uh, sharing it with anyone because I haven't shared it in class yet. Um, but this is entitled "Back to Normal." We are in a new world. Time has not yet determined utopia or dystopia. This is the new normal. We long for contact despite its dangers. The digital age is in full effect. Some think that after this plague, things will go back to normal. Pre COVID 19, before the sickness. This distant history, this yesterday, is dead. Sorry, not sorry. We can never go back to that way. We have outgrown that mold. What is the point of a crisis if we don't change? I'm not leaving the storm the way I came in. Things must grow. Elevation, evolution is required. Nature demands it. The future depends on it. We can't go back to normal, so stop saying that we are. Our destination is unknown, but our path is forward. Sorry for the mistakes. I feel a little anxious, nervous, or whatever. But yeah, I guess that really puts into perspective for me how I'm feeling right now. Um, it's a number of things. I mean, in the beginning of this week, I just felt very frustrated with a lot of the language that we're hearing. So many people are it seems as if their destination is backwards. And the issue with that is we're in this situation, we're in this crisis, we're in this disaster because obviously we were doing something wrong back then. And I'm like, why are we trying to go back to a state of mind, to a state of society that obviously was not helpful at all? And I'm like, if we go backwards, we're not it's only a matter of time before we end up in the same exact situation that we were before. And I'm like, we can never ever go back to way that things were. And you can take that from any perspective that you want, from a governor, from a perspective in terms of our government, in terms of our culture, in terms of our society, on an individual level. Like we cannot go back to pre-COVID-19. We just can't. And it's just frustrating to me that that's what some people are striving for. back then was not normal. This is not normal, and like what it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And it's just frustrating that people don't understand that. You know, what is the point? I mean, you know how I am. I believe that there's a meaning and a message in everything that we go through, whether good or bad. And this is seriously a bad situation. So I'm thinking, okay, yes, like this is some sort of message, this is some sort of moment, and I believe the message, or one of the messages that we're supposed to get from this, is that we have to change. We can't go back. We just can't. And we can't have that mindset either, because then we are not going to get anywhere. We're going to be back at the same situation, and it's just it's ridiculous that people think that we're going back to a state that jeopardized us. So many people are lost. So many people we are losing. So many people. It's just crazy. And please, please stay home. Please stay home. Please. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, um, in comparison to cases, the United States is to all the other countries in the world that are hit by this thing, but our curve, that joint is steep, steep. So many people have it right now in the United States. Listen, look up that graph. That joint is steep, and the messed up part about it is I haven't seen it since a few days ago or so, but that joint is steep and it has not curved yet. It has not peaked. And it's like, what needs to happen for you to understand that this thing is serious? Stay home, wash your hands, put on a mask, put on a homemade mask. It's not difficult to do. But listen, stay home, wash your hands. Just it's not that difficult. This thing is serious. Some people will say it's not, but I'm telling you, it's serious. Do not put yourself at risk. Do not put your family at risk. Do not put your friends at risk. Do not put strangers at risk. Don't put any of us at risk. Like, this thing is serious. It really is. And if it's just it amazes me that people aren't taking it seriously, and people aren't, like, realizing this. Like, we are in a serious time right now, and we're acting as if this isn't a life and death situation. This thing is affecting many people, all types of people. It does not matter who you are, where you come from, what language you speak, none of that crap. This is a everybody thing. This is a humanity thing. It's attacking everybody, and you have to take it seriously. We cannot go back to the way things are. We need to figure out a situation. We need to figure out a solution, and we need to take the precautions that need to be taken. It's just crazy. And I don't know, that's where my head is right now. Like, it I don't like to get as blunt as this, but like, how many more people have to die before things are taken seriously? How many more people got to die? It shouldn't be a lot. And the thing, the like I said a few episodes ago, like, nobody, unfortunately, people die every day, yes, but nobody wants to die of some deadly disease, man. Like, for real, nobody wants to die of a deadly disease. And if you are not putting those things into perspective, more people are going to get infected, and then unfortunately, more people are going to die. And that's not what I want. And if that's not what you want either, listen to what people are saying. Listen to what legitimate people are saying about this virus. People who are educated, people who know what they're talking about. who are medically trained to disclose information to you. Listen to what they are saying. Stay home, stay safe, stay smart. Peace.